Okay, so recently I kind of had the idea to do some shorter I want to talk about videos, just kind of like recorded off my phone unscripted because I know it's been a minute since I've done any of these and I apologize. I have a job, I'm busy, so it's hard to kind of find the time to set up the camera and everything, write a script, do all that stuff, but I thought maybe doing some shorter unscripted ones would be good to kind of get some content on the channel just for maybe some topics that I want to talk about but might not be worth a full-blown video. So I'm going to try that here. And I apologize, by the way, if I'm not looking directly at the camera. I think it's here. I'm not sure. Again, I'm using my phone this time, but either way, we're going to try this out. You guys can let me know if you like it or not, if I should do this more with some shorter topics. We'll see how it goes, but either way, welcome back to I Want to Talk About, the series where I take a topic, I sit on camera, and I blabber about it. I'll probably still have some pictures here that I'll use, that's why I'm leaving enough space, but as you can tell from the title today, I want to talk about Randy Pitchford's comments about Borderlands 4's price. For those that don't know, this was just reported on kind of recently, but I think this actually was tweeted like a week ago or something, but Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, recently was on Twitter, and someone asked him basically to not make Borderlands 4 an $80 game. As many of you guys may know, Borderlands Borderlands 4 is coming out later this year, and there's been some talk about whether the price is going to increase because a lot of games are starting to cost more money. $80 prices are starting to become a big deal, so that's been a topic of conversation. So Randy was basically told, please don't make the game $80, and he responded by basically saying it's not his call, and that I have the comment actually right over here. He said, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. And this comment has been obviously seeing some controversy, some talk, and I wanted to give my own opinion on it. And I mean, I'm not the only one who's going to say this, but yeah, I don't really like this comment very much. I think in one breath, I can kind of say that, like, I don't think he's entirely incorrect in the sense that he's right to say that hardcore fans of a game or a movie or any form of media will buy the thing if they're interested in it. They will pay for it even if it's a lot of money. I mean, perfect example is Nintendo. Look at what they've done recently. Back in April, they finally showed off the Nintendo Switch 2, and there was a lot of talk about, oh, it's a $450 console, $500 if you get the bundle. Mario Kart World is $80. That Switch Welcome Tour is a paid game. The accessories are super expensive. Switch 2 editions of Switch 1 games are still going to be full price, even if it's, Breath of the Wild, an 8-year-old game, like all this stuff. But, Switch 2 pre-order still shot through the roof. A lot of people are going to be getting a Switch 2 at launch, things like that. So he's not wrong in the sense that, yeah, people will spend a lot of money on the things that they want if they really want it, if they are a big fan. But the reason I don't like this comment is because it feels like the CEO of the company should not be the one saying that, honestly. Because I think by saying, if you're a real fan, then you'll buy it, I almost get the vibe when I hear that, like, you're almost othering certain people. Like, you're like, oh, hey, this separates the real fans from the not real fans, the people that'll just throw money at a franchise even if the thing sucks, like you'll just give the money, so therefore you're the real fans, and the people who won't are not the real fans, that kind of thing. It's a case of saying the quiet part out loud, and it's especially weird coming from the CEO of the company, the one who's trying to sell you the thing. Like, saying something like that, I mean, it just feels very alienating. Feels like something that would make someone not want to buy the game. It actually kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys remember this, but it reminds me of back in 2018, Battlefield 5 was being released by EA, and there was some controversy surrounding that game, and one of the big EA execs, Patrick Sutherland, basically told people either accept it or don't buy the game. And I mean, he wasn't wrong, but it's the fact that he was the CEO, so he's, the last person that should have been saying something like that. Like, I mean, I would tell someone that if something like that happened. I would be like, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But that's okay because I'm not the CEO of the company. I'm not the one that's trying to sell the product. Hearing that from the mouth of, an executive who's trying to sell you the product, yeah, no wonder you'd be alienated. So I think in the case of Randy's comments about, the price of Borderlands 4, yeah, I think this could be a very alienating thing. I wouldn't be surprised if some people who were like fully ready to buy Borderlands 4 are now just like, I don't really want it. Now, did it alienate me from buying Borderlands 4? I wasn't really going to buy the game anyway, so no, not necessarily. But yeah, I can see how this comment would get a lot of people upset because it's a case, like I said, of saying the quiet part out loud, and I feel like Randy probably shouldn't have said that. This is a great advocate for logging off of Twitter, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I just think like implying that people are only real fans of like a game or a film or any kind of media if they're willing to pay overly exorbitant amounts of money for the thing. I don't know, that just doesn't sit right with me. It just sounds a little weird, and yeah, it's just a weird comment to make. What's interesting is, again, I have the tweet on my laptop over here, and he tweeted this last week, May 13th, and I was only really hearing it get reported on like yesterday. So it seems like either the world was slow to catch up on it, or I don't know what the hell happened. But yeah, so because of that, because people only really caught up to it now, Randy hasn't really issued any kind of, clarification or statement or apology or backpedaling on the comment. Wouldn't be surprised if he does sometime soon, but yeah, pretty rough comment. I would hope that Randy comes out and kind of clarifies it and or does something or says something to kind of make it right. But I do think this definitely killed some of the goodwill going into the game's launch later this year. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to get on here and give my opinion on his comments because I was thinking about them a lot throughout the day. Again, not really a big fan of them, but of course this is all just my opinion. What did you guys think of his comments? Were they aggravating to you? Did you not really care one way or the other? Did you agree with him? Did this spoil your excitement for Borderlands 4? Were you planning to get it? Are you now not planning to get it? Do you still plan to get it? Whatever your thoughts and opinions are, leave them down in the comments below. Let's keep this civil and have some fun as we like to do. If you guys want to hit like and subscribe and support some of my other ventures I have linked in the description, thank you. If not, of course, it's no big deal. I totally understand. If you have any real opinions on this style, the shorter I want to talk about style, you can let me know in the comments below. If you vibe with this, if you don't. If I continue doing it, which I hope to do so, I gotta get used to holding my phone because my arm's hurting from holding my phone. If the cuts seem a little weird, it's because I'm pausing the recording on my phone a couple times so that I could just take a break to rest my arm. But yeah, I just thought this would be a fun way to add some more content to the channel between some of the bigger videos. I do have some ideas for bigger videos, I just haven't really been able to put them together just yet. Hopefully they come together soon. So stay tuned for those, but until next time, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.